So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Mondays with Martin. Today's episode, Martin's journey, how well I'm doing so far. Yes, I lost this week. I also have a fantastic, tasty recipe for you, and this recipe is a spaghetti bolognese for those on step 2 and above. And then also, how to deal with celebrations, birthday parties, etc. Make sure you tune in, share it with your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the screen, your host, the one and only, me, Martin Thomas. How are you doing? You all right? Everything is a mess today, guys. Welcome to Mondays with Martin, episode 4, 2023. How are we doing? I haven't even got my banner up in the background. It is mental. Nothing seems to be working either. How are we doing tonight, guys? Welcome to your Mondays with Martin. Oh, that's why that's not working. Do you know why it weren't working? Because I didn't have the right memory drive in. There we go. What an idiot. Hello, Jackie. Hello, how are you? Right, so it is mental. So today is my little girl's birthday. Happy birthday, Beanie. She is 9 years old today. So it's been a little bit mental. So since it's her birthday today, I thought, what better way of having a topic than other than discussing about birthday party celebrations. Thank you very much for the like. Birthday party celebrations and whatnot. So this one is probably the most erratic Mondays with Martin that I've got for you. Just because, now this is really, really bad of me. And I want, I don't have the sound effect for it. When planning this, I had kind of forgotten it was today that it was her birthday. Ooh. So it's been a bit, I need to bring it forward. I need to do it. I need to rush it. But she's happy. She's doing her thing at the moment. Hope she had a good day. She has had a good day. She's still suffering a little bit with her belly. She's still getting belly aches. We're still trying to get that sorted. But other than that, she is all right. So, today's episode, as I was trying to at the beginning, because I hadn't even done an intro, is we've got my journey. I'll go through that in a minute. I've got a fantastic, gorgeous step 2 recipe for you. And then just a few hints and tips of eating out, and if you've got birthday celebrations and things that we can do, and also identifying on the hunger scale. I'm going to go through that with you guys today as well. So that's for that one. That's for that one. I'm just getting myself ready still. But yeah, so, okay. Martin's journey. How have I done? Well, you'll be pleased to know, guys, I had a loss this week. Get in. 2 3/4 pounds off, which puts me back under my 13 stone mark. So I am more than happy with that. I'm back under the 13 stone mark. I've got 11 pounds to go in 4 weeks to get to my target that I set myself on episode 1. So let's hope I can hit this hard. I'm on plan. Today we've had a little treat with it being Littland's birthday, but otherwise I am 100% on plan. So I should get there. It shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Thank you very much for the well done. Just need to share this. Messenger. Mondays with Martin. Sorry, I forgot to share it to a group of people. But yes, so Mondays with Martin, that's my thing. So I've been sticking to plan. I've been trying to have like our porridge every day for breakfast or a shake and go. And then I've been having like a shake and go or a packet of bites as my second product. And then I've got and then I've been doing meals for you guys. I've been trying to come up with new recipes for you guys. Now, the recipe I've got for you tonight is a recipe that I have done previously, but I haven't done this version of it previously, if that makes sense. So I've done a spaghetti bolognese at 13 at step 3, sorry, which is on our page. This one's for step 2. I've taken it that step further, and I've managed to get it for all of us guys, all of you guys that are on step 2. So I'll race you. What, see who gets to target first? Come on, you got like, what, £5 to lose in 5 weeks? That's £1 a week. I can lose £1 a week. I got 4 weeks to lose 11 and a half, really. But I'll get there. I'm positive. I just might need to step down again. I think I might go to step 2 on this one now. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is the majority of my week's going to be on step 2. I'll step it up when I'm gigging. I'll step it up that day that I'm making the tasty meal for you guys. But other than that, I'm literally all out. September 21 was when I was at my lowest, 12 stone 1, and I want to get back down to at least 12 stone. If I can push that, get down to 12 stone, which is why I say I got 11 and a half pounds to go, then I will be happy. Well, I'm happy anyway. I'm losing, you know, I'm looking pretty good, you know. But yeah, so that's my journey. I'm doing well. I've done some extra walking, done a lot of extra walking. I took the dog out today, and then rather than driving to Tesco's, which I normally would have done, I thought,
you're awesome.
You know, Josh Fix coming in with a like, what's up, dude? What's up, my brother from across the pond? How are we doing, my guy? So, yeah, this morning, got up, took the dog for a walk, walked Lillian to school, then come home and I needed to go to the shop. So, rather than driving to Tesco, I thought, do you know what? By the time I've defrosted the van and got all the ice off and everything, I could have walked there and walked back. So, I walked to the shop rather than driving. Yep. And then, yeah, I did some leaflet dropping for Vanessa. She's been asking me to do it for a while, and I got it done. That deserves a round of applause, surely. You know. So, did the leaflet dropping. So, yeah, I've done a lot of walking today. I've done, for me, 21,203 steps today. What do we have going on today? Well, you've missed the beginning bit, Josh. But basically, I don't know how many of my Mondays with Martin you've tuned in, bro. But basically, we go through my journey, my weight loss journey and everything. And then I run through a recipe. And then I run through some healthy tips and everything. So today, my weight loss journey, I've lost 2 3/4 pounds, which I know you guys can relate to in America. And I was just going through how I've been sticking on the plans that we do. And I've done a lot of walking today. So hopefully in 2 seconds, that's just caught you up with the first, 10 minutes of this stream. Banging. I could be here for like 2 minutes and we're done. So, next, we'll do the birthday tips and eating out, and then we'll do the recipe at the end. Or shall we do the recipe now and then do the tips of eating out at the end? What do you guys want to see first? Do you want to see the recipe first? Or do you want my healthy tips? I'll let you decide. I'll have a swig of my water wherever it's gone. Recipe. So Jack is the only one that's coming in with recipe. Josh coming in with recipe. That's the bit I ain't got sorted. No, I'm joking. So, alrighty then, guys. Alrighty then. Yep, there we go. I've got it ready for you now. I've got it ready for you now. I hate the stream delay. I want to be able to take it this way. Right. So we're going to switch over to the screen. And there we go. spaghetti bolognese, 204 calories or 213. There's two options on this. So enjoy the recipe, guys. Alrighty then, guys, I've got a gorgeous spaghetti bolognese for step 2 and above using the slim spaghetti. If you use half a packet per person, it's 204 calories each. Or if you're going to use a whole packet per person, it's still only 213 calories each. Let's get into it. So for this recipe, we use half a red onion, and I'd like you to take that and finely dice it. Now I like to use sweet pointed peppers, so you're going to take half of one of these and roughly dice that. Alrighty then, get a very hot pan or wok and add 50 ml of water, and then add your onions and peppers in. Give that a stir and then cook them out for about 3 minutes. Once your onion and pepper start to get some colour, you're going to take 200 grams of extra lean beef mince and add that into the pan. Give it a good stir up. Once the beef is coloured, it's time to season with some cracked black pepper, 2 pinches of salt. We're going to take some garlic granules and give it 3 teaspoons. We're going to take some onion salt and give it 2 teaspoons. Some turmeric, and we want 1 teaspoon. And then we're going to take some basil, dried basil, and we're going to go for 4 teaspoons of this and give it a good mix up. Let all that seasoning and flavour cook into the meat for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to take a tin of chopped tomatoes, measure out half of it, add that into your pan, give it a good stir up, and add another 200 ml of water to that, and then you're going to leave it to come to the boil. Once it's boiling, you want to get yourself 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, add that in, give it a good stir, and then you're going to leave this to simmer for about 10 minutes. Now with this, you're going to want 1 or 2 packets of the slim spaghetti. So what you're going to want to do here is open up your packet and drain it off from the saline that it's in. Put it into a bowl, add loads of cold water, give it a really thorough rinse up, drain it, and repeat this 3 times. Meanwhile, get a pan of hot water going, get that nice and hot, and then add the spaghetti into the pan of water, bring it to the boil. As soon as it's boiling, time to drain. Now add your portion of spaghetti to the plate, whether that's half a packet or a whole packet, and then add half of the bolognese mix to the plate as well, and there you have it. If you're using half a pack per person, 204 calories on step 2 and above, or if you're using the whole packet, it's only 213 calories per person for a fantastic spaghetti bolognese for step 2 and above. Go try it, leave me a comment below, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alrighty then, guys, I've got a gorgeous spaghetti bolognese. I don't know why it's playing again. That was the recipe. Why does the picture look like curry? I don't know. You had this, Jackie. You had this at the weekend. Tell the people about it. Tell the good people about it while I just try and sort out my scene. You ate this at the weekend. I cooked it for you at the weekend, didn't I? When you were down. Absolutely delicious recipe. Like fantastically delicious recipe. Looked good after the video. That looks amazing. Thank you very much. Welcome, Jessica, to the one-to-one diet page. Be sure to follow hints, tips, and everything, because I know that Jessica is on a diet. She's put herself on a diet. It was very filling. So the spaghetti that you see here isn't your conventional wheat spaghetti. This is spaghetti that is made from a Japanese herb called konjac or konjac, depending on how you want to say it. Not the alcohol.
You're awesome.
Definitely not the alcohol. Jessica Fix, thank you very much for the like. So, and this is literally, so it comes in a 200-gram pack and is literally 18 calories for the whole 200 grams or 100 grams for 9 calories. Hence why this is 204 or 213 calories per person. Because it just depends on how much you want. It depends on whether you want a whole pack or half a pack. Now, Jackie and I did a whole pack each of the noodles, and as she said, that was very, very filling. But this meal was literally 213 calories each. So nice. So tasty and filling for next to no calories. Really was a banging meal. It does not look like curry. It looked like that. It didn't quite look as orangey as that because I run out of turmeric when I made ours, so you got less turmeric in ours. But honest to God, guys, go and give this recipe a try. It will be going live on our YouTube and on our recipes page tomorrow at 12 p.m. British time. How much protein is in there? Most of that is protein. Actually, there is very minimal carbs in there. Very minimal. The spaghetti that was in there, let me just bring it back up on the screen. So this spaghetti that's here, the konjac, is high in protein. I haven't got the nutritional value with me right this second, but the protein level in this is very high. You've also got 100 grams of extra lean ground beef in there. Plus the cognac, and then it's just literally chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, onions and peppers. There is nothing else in there. It is so packed with protein. If you give me 2 minutes, I'll nip and get one of the packs. Hold on. I'm back. Da-da-da-da. I'm back. I'll have to see if I can find the noodles here. I've heard of that before. Yeah, so, right. So, this is, hold on, let me do big screen. Boing. Big screen. I've got my big light on, hold on. Little light. Back in it. Sorry. Right. Is that a better angle? Is that a better angle? Fettuccine is slim pasta, yeah? It's from a company called Eat Water. Jessica, what I'll do is I'll have a look for you. I'll look up and see if you can get in America. I get it off of my favorite rainforest online store. But I'll have a look for you and see, and I'll send you a link if you can get them in America. All right. So these are. Drained weight, all right, energy, it is per 100 grams, 9 calories per 100 grams. There is 0 fat, 0 saturate, 0 carbohydrate, 0 sugar, 4 grams of fiber, and 2 grams of protein per 100 grams. Thought it was higher than that. So, absolutely fantastic. Packed full of nutrients. So it's got vitamin A, B, and C vitamins. A, B, C. And then you've got your protein from the meat as well. So you've got 100 grams of ground beef on that as well. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Supposed to have that going on in the background. There we go. Thought it was a bit quiet. So, but they're very good. I'll find a link. I'll send it to you. There are others that do it as well. But there is literally nothing but protein, fiber, and vitamins and minerals in these packs. And they do, you've got penne, fettuccine, spaghetti, pasta, noodles, everything. They are called... It's called Slim Pasta or Slim Rice, but the company is called Eat Water, is what the company is called. Absolutely brilliant. I swear by them. And I think I've converted them. And we have found another version of them. I need to look into it, but I'm pretty sure they sell them in like Home Bargains and B&M. which is for the American viewers. Sorry, the British viewers, not the American viewers. Eat water, yeah. But I found another version that might be cheaper than what I pay for these. And it's similar in calories. I need to look into it and I will let you guys know because I will help you to slim on a budget because it doesn't need to be expensive to get yourself slimmer, to get yourself looking like this. Let's face it. I don't know if I can do this on here. Let me see if I can do it actually. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can get it up. Not on here and not, you know what I mean. Nah. Oh my God. Wrong stream, Jessica. Wrong stream, innit? I want to see if I've got photos. Nope. Okay, I need to get up on my phone. Hold on. Jessica, behave. This is a family-friendly and... Don't know if it's going to show... I don't know if you're going to see that very well. So, no, you can't see it very well. I'll have to try and let me see if I can put it into my Dropbox and show you guys. Sorry, got people coming into my office while I'm trying to work. Let me see if I can put it in the Dropbox for you guys, and then if I can, what I'll do is show you on the screen. I track all my food. It's good. You haven't got to track all your food. But let me add a few pictures into here for you guys to see. That's uploading, right. While that's uploading, I'm going to hit the next section and then I'll show you. £2.59 per pack. Probably. I don't know. I can't remember what I paid for it. Do you really want me to check? Right now? Do you want me to check? I paid £20 for 10 packs. So that's £2 a pack. £2 a pack. That's £1 per person. But yeah, £2 a pack. Oh, it's £2.59 per person. No, I paid £2 a pack because I buy it in packs of 20. Yeah. But I can find you a cheaper option. That's what I'm going to do for you right there. All right. But that was the recipe. I can show you again at the end if you want. We'll go through the recipe again at the end of the show. But absolutely, look up these. Eat Water is what is the company's called. I'm pretty sure I can find a cheaper version. I need to look into it. Someone sent me a message and was like, is this what you use? And it's like, it's similar, but I need to look into this now because I'm not going to verify something unless I have tried it for myself, yeah? Tulips and Shoe Shop Health Stores. Okay. Now, Amazon. It's cheaper. But yes, and American friends, if you want to know it, so Jessica, I'll have a look and see what the American equivalent is if they've got it over in America, and I'll send you a link for them. Not a problem at all. Right, so before I do the eating out and birthday thing, I'm going to do this, which is, I'm going to zoom in a bit, what we call the hunger scale. Okay, so don't know if you can see it or not on here, but this is, I'll zoom in a little bit more. So, ooh, too far. So this is our hunger scale, okay? So how to use the hunger scale. The hunger fullness scale is an intuitive eating tool which can be used to get in touch with our internal cues. It's a simple scale of 1 to 10 where each number correlates to a level of hunger or fullness. Take a second to evaluate how you feel and then pick a number on the scale and see where it fits, okay? What tends to work best for people on a regular basis is start eating at 3 or 4 and finish eating at 6 or 7. However, there is no right or wrong number on when to stop eating, but being at 7 will leave you feeling satisfied and full until you can eat again. Finding your best starting and stopping number takes practice, trial, and error. By using a hunger scale, you should also find that you eat less for comfort and or out of boredom and start to listen to your body and your physical cues for food. That is so true, and we'll come back to that in a second. You can also use this scale. Of course, it's true. I don't know why I needed to say that. I meant I can really relate to that, and I have a personal example that I will share with you in a second. That sounded better, didn't it? Otherwise, it sounded like I'm just chatting bollocks. Sorry. You can use this scale together with a food diary, make a note of any thoughts, feelings linked to your eating, and record how hungry you are before, during, and after eating. This can be powerful, an effective way to find out more about what influences your own particular eating habits. Okay, I did out of it so I can see all of it. Well, I'm going to scroll through it. All right, calm yourself. I can send you this as well if you need to use it. All right. So let me just move it over a little bit. All right. So the scale. So 1 is starving, ravenous, dizzy, and nauseous. You are that hungry. 2 is very hungry. So extremely hungry, irritable, empty feeling in the stomach. 3 is hungry, enough for your stomach to be starting to growl, yeah? 4, a little bit hungry but not starving. I could eat often follows a light snack. Neutral, not hungry or full. If you want to eat, ask yourself, why are you wanting to eat? Satisfied, how you should feel after a light snack. Comfortably satisfied, slightly full with no discomfort is how you should feel after a meal. Full is too much and you feel uncomfortable. Very full is a notable discomfort or you are feeling bloated. Okay. And overfull is uncomfortably full, needing to lie down, feeling sick. What we call food sleeps, you become food tired. Okay. So this is the scale that you want to work yourself on. So like I said back here, most people tend to start to eat around about 3 or 4. Okay, so hungry or a little hungry. So I'm hungry, but I'm not starving. I could eat, but I got 40 minutes until I'm going to have dinner so I can wait, by which point you might be hungry that your stomach's growling, but not discomfortably hungry, yeah? Uncomfortably hungry, should I mean. And then most people will stop to eat around about 7, which is comfortably satisfied. Now, I say most people will stop around 7. Most people who are in a very, very good eating habit will stop around 7. Those of us that have bad eating habits, eat at irregular times, start to eat when we are starving, and then completely ravenously overface ourselves. You can eat two 12-inch pizzas and 6 giant portions of chips in 5 minutes because you're that hungry. You then overfill, so much so that you sit there going, oh my God, I've eaten too much. I shouldn't have eaten all that. Why did I eat all that? Oh. You don't want to be at that point. And we've all been there. Keto Slim Pasta. There you go, Jessica. Right. Okay. Really good example there, Jessica. So, Jess. So you actually missed. You would have been good to watch episode 3. No, episode 2. Episode 2. You can watch it back on our YouTube at youtube.com/@1-to-1 Team Thomas. You can watch it back. Episode 2 is all about eating habits. Okay. Jessica, make sure you give our page a follow. I go live every single Monday. I'm slightly earlier this week, but it's normally 7:30 p.m., which is 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you can get in and watch it live, come in, ask questions, and I give you helpful hints, tips, etc., etc. If you can't get into the lives, it is always available on #replay, or it is available. I have seen that you have followed. I apologize. I've just seen it. Or it is always available on our YouTube from Wednesday at 2 p.m. Okay. You're off every Monday. There you go then. So at 2:30 Eastern time every Monday, I will be live over here doing all of this. So that is our hunger scale and how to use. If you want a copy of this, ping us a message and I'll send you a copy, and then you can kind of like use it to sort out where you fit in this scale. But again, you're looking at, so 1 is starving. I'm ravenous. I'm dizzy. I'm nauseous. You're at that point, you are so hungry, you feel ill. 2, you are very hungry. So I'm extremely hungry. I'm hangry. We get hangry at this point. I need food, leave me alone. You just feel so empty. Hungry is just literally when your stomach's, you kind of like, oh, I'm a bit hungry, and then you get that little bit of a, yep, okay, I need to eat. A little bit hungry, your stomach's not quite going, but you're like, I could eat, you know. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. It's starting to come close to dinner time. Oh, it's an hour till dinner time. It's an hour till lunchtime. Can I put it off? Try and put it off until your lunchtime, okay? Neutral is when you sat there and you're like, oh, I might go and make myself a sandwich. I'm not hungry though. Why would you like a sandwich? Well, I don't know, because I'm not hungry. Then why do you want to make a sandwich? Well, because I'm sat here watching TV and I'm a little bit bored, really. So do something else then. But I'm watching TV. It's clearly not satisfying you. Okay. The other thing as well to do as well is, oh my God, I'm going to go and get something to eat. Are you sure you're not thirsty? Try drinking a glass of water first. There you go. Little things you can do there. Satisfied. How you should feel after every light snack or meal. You should be like, do you know what? That was perfect. That's just the right amount. And after eating, you shouldn't feel like you seriously, after eating, guys, let me just turn my light back up a bit. After eating, you should not be sat there going, oh my days. Oh, that was so good, but I've eaten too much. You shouldn't be doing that. Literally, when you have finished eating, you should be like, oh, that filled the spot. That was delicious. I'm full. I'm satisfied, and I'm buzzing. I'm ready to go. I could got so much energy. I could go and run to the highest building in the world. I could climb the tallest mountain. I could clean my car. I could go and do the washing up. You have energy. You feel good. You feel energized. That is what food is. Food is energy. Food is fuel. Food is the key to survival and for you living a healthy life. Don't overface yourself. Eat the right amount. And you'll feel like you can do stuff. When we overeat, it makes us lethargic. It makes us sluggish. It makes us slow. It makes me not want to do anything. Also, be very, very careful of boredom eating. What do we do when we're bored? What do most of us gamers do? We sit here and we're, look at me gaming. I'm gonna kill him. Get him. Die, die, die. That's all we do. And it's literally a mind state. You don't need it. Drink. Those of you that do watch me live stream will know I drink a ton when I am on gaming. That is purely to stop me eating. And I still eat as well. Healthy snacks now, though. I have cucumbers and stuff in the fridge, and I've got my pop squares. But the fact is, I still end up snacking, and it is habit that makes a snack. It is not even boredom, but habit. Drink more. It'll clear it. Anyway, going back into this. Full. If you feel... Jessica, we don't discuss that on this page, my darling. Thank you. We don't discuss that on this page. Anyway, full. If you feel full, you have actually eaten too much, okay? You might feel a bit uncomfortable, but you've actually eaten too much. If you're very full, there is notable discomfort, and we're feeling bloated. And if we're over full, it's just the point, like I said, where you're sat back, you whip your belt undone, you're undoing the top button on your jeans. You're like, I'm gonna die. I've eaten too much. You need to lie down. All right. Cheat days, right? No, Josh. Actually, we don't have now. This is the other thing about diet. There's no such thing as a cheat day, okay? Okay, so again, explaining, because I've done this time and time again. A diet is literally the food you put in your mouth. So it is either you are on a healthy diet or you're on an unhealthy diet. You're on a balanced diet or you're on an unbalanced diet. Whichever it is, you want to be on a healthy, balanced diet. You don't want to be on an unbalanced, unhealthy diet. And you certainly don't want to be on a balanced, healthy diet, because then you are really doing it wrong. But you can allow yourself treats every now and then if you are, for the majority, eating a healthy, balanced diet. Every now and then, one meal in one day is not going to hurt you at all. At all. You know, over Christmas, 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year, I celebrated, I drank, and I ate. I still only gained 1/4 pound because I watched what I was eating. It is all about moderation. It is all about... So long as 95%, you can treat yourself to that little 5% in one day. And then the rest of the time you're 100%. Then that one day, 95%, little 5% of a treat, 100%. That can be okay. It's not going to hurt you. But the problem is people get into the mindset of this whole thing of, oh, it's a cheat day. Then what they do is they write off the whole day. You then write off that whole day. You're like, oh, well, I cheated yesterday. This ain't going to hurt today. And then you write off that day. Oh, well, I cheated yesterday. And that's the spiral we get into. And that is when we fall off the wagon. And that is where we don't maintain. At the beginning of this, 2 weeks ago, I was down in Oxford. I stayed on plan 100%. And I treated myself on the Saturday night with my parents. I thought, I'm going to have a treat. And I got myself a little something from the Burger Bar. I still lost £6 that week. £6. Why did I still lose £6? Because I was 100% on it for the rest of it. Don't use cheat days. Do not call them cheat days. If you're going to have a meal, which we're going to go into now, but if you're having a meal for celebrations or for whatever, it's not a cheat day. It is a damage limitation meal. It is a maintained, calculated meal. And you'll calculate your day around it. And then you will find that you will still be losing weight or you will still maintain your weight, whichever it is that you are on. Get out of this habit of calling things cheat days, because by calling it a cheat day, you are mentally writing off that day. You are then mentally writing off the next 2 days, 3 days, and that is where we fall into a really bad habit, okay? Preaching over. So, Trust me on this. I know what I am on about. I know what I am saying because Vanessa's given me all the spoon-fed information. No, I'm joking. I know what I'm on about. We both do. Right, so moving on to the next one. So as I said, today is our daughter's 9th birthday. She'll be going to bed soon, so I'm going to try and wrap this up as quick as I can. That's why I'm on a little bit earlier tonight. But tips for eating out, tips for dealing with celebrations. Now, one thing is, obviously, when it's a birthday, what is there always there? There is a gorgeous birthday cake. Normally made by me, because I'm the baker. Good speech. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. It was a rant, but it wasn't even scripted, so you know it's off my head. You know it's true, because this is just knowledge. Excuse me, burping. So, birthday cake is always there. So how can you join in, but without the temptation of eating too much cake? Well, if you know there's going to be a birthday cake, and normally if you know me, you know I make magnificent cakes. But I want to stay on plan. Grayson's birthday is Thursday and we're having a cake. Right, so if you're making the cake like I do, save yourself a small amount of mixture and make yourself a small cupcake. Okay? That cupcake is yours. Yours alone, nobody else's, but that main cake is not yours. That is everybody else's. And you stay away from it and the best buttercream. Let's not talk about what I put in my cakes. I'm trying to talk about helping you. So you save that cupcake, you save a teaspoon of buttercream or whatever it is that you're putting on it, and you put that on. That is your cupcake. That is your joining in with the celebration and limiting. One little tiny, and I'm talking a cupcake. I'm not talking a miniature cake. I'm talking a cupcake. One little cupcake will contain, on average, if this is a plain sponge, you're looking at about 112 calories for one cupcake. If it's a chocolate cupcake, then you're looking at about 120, probably about 128 calories for a chocolate cupcake, okay? So you got to think about that. And that's a lot of carbs, a lot of sugar, and a lot of fat. So you make that cupcake. The rest of the cake is not yours. Now, whether you have half that cupcake or the whole cupcake, entirely your choice, but it's your choice that you make and you own it. You then do not have any of the other cake. The rest of that cake is everyone else's. This is mine. All mine, not yours. Josh, keep your hobbit hands off of it. That's what you got to say. Keep your hobbit hands off of it. This cupcake is mine. The rest of the birthday cake, it's like that big. You know, 6 grown men carrying it in. That's for everyone else. That is the way around you still joining in with a cake in birthday celebrations or whatever celebration it is that you are having. I'm glad that makes you feel better and I'm glad you can do it. I'm glad this is useful information for you. So I'm going to move on now. If you are in celebrations and you're going out to eat, or if you were just going out to eat in general, I could do half for the celebration and then half maybe a different night. Yeah, exactly. It's how much control you have over yourself. And the more self-control you have and the more you control these urges, the easier you find it on the way down the line to actually being able to cope with saying no to stuff and actually controlling yourself. Okay, so all right, so before I get into this, excuse photos, but this was me at the beginning of my journey. So this was me at the beginning of my journey. I weighed 16 stone. Hold on, I've got Americans watching. So I weighed 224 pounds there, okay? See the back? This was me after 12 weeks. All right. And I weighed 182 pounds there. So I'd lost 42 pounds in 3 months, 12 weeks. So the difference in the back, difference in the stomach. That's the back, stomach. Yeah. Father Christmas to self, yeah. So this was literally 42 pounds or 3 stone in 12 weeks. I'm going to do a side by side. So this here, and that there. That is 12 weeks difference. So this was me in April 2000. Yeah. You look great. God. Good job. Thank you. Fabulous. So yeah, so this side was me in April 2021. And this was me in beginning of August 2021. It's 3 months difference. So this was me when I've been streaming about 6 months. And this was me when I'd been streaming for nearly a year. But yeah, so these were on streams, and I was actually watching a video back on that. But that is the difference that in 3 months, in 12 weeks. And then I just got one more comparison, which I'd like to share with you guys. And I'm going to actually be doing an interview with this young lady at some point. This is my darling wife. Now, that's 6.5 stone in 9 months. So that's 91 pounds for you American viewers in 9 months. Absolutely amazing, completely transformed. She does look great, Jessica. Thank you very much. She suffers from a neurological health condition, and so her mobility is not good at all. This is purely by following our plans that she has made. You can see the confidence. I wish she had a little bit more public confidence, but yeah, definitely. So she's done absolutely fantastic, and this is all by just following our plans. I wanted to share those with you. Now I'm going to get into the eating out tips because I'm drawing towards closing time here at the bar. I need to get through this because, as usual, I've just waffled on. But it's been great. It's been interacting. I hope I'm helping you guys. And this is what Mondays with Martin is all about. I try and plan something out for the stream, but if you guys are interacting, that is what Mondays with Martin, it's what I designed it to be. It's for me to talk to you guys, help you out. If you've got any hints or tips that you need, if you've got any recipes that you think, can you make this better for me, more healthier, then you let me know. I'm not lowering calorie because automatically I will, but can I make it healthier for you? Right, let's get into this. So, tips for eating out, all right? Choose grilled options. Grilled or poached, so much better than fried, okay? So we definitely want to see you doing grilled or poached options here. Choose, I'm just going to move me over a bit so that you can actually see the whole screen properly. There we go. Just need to come down to down 3 clicks. There we go. Right. Sorry. So, beware of sauces. They are often the main source of calories and fat. They're normally high in fat, high in calorie. Peppercorn sauces and such like. Beware. Try not to have sauces, salad sauces and stuff like that. Try and keep clear of them. If you're eating out at a really good restaurant, there'll be no need to add moisture into that dish, because if there are any of a decent chef, that will be fine anyway. The dish will be perfect, okay? Don't be afraid to ask how something is prepared or cooked. Is it marinade? Is it cooked in oil? What seasonings is it cooked with, etc.? Don't be afraid to ask. At the end of the day, you are there buying a service from them. Feel free to ask for the sauce to be omitted or put separately, okay? They have to oblige by anything that you need, that you require. And if they're unable to do it to that dish, look for something else, seriously. Don't be too much of a pain to the chef. Trust me, we get nasty at times. We can. Don't add salt, mother. Phone in advance to get a copy of the menu. If their menu isn't available online, phone in advance and get a copy of the menu, by which point you can actually look through. Also, you can do a chef a hand. You can be like, right, we are coming on this day at this time. We've booked a table. Is there a chance that you can do this for me? 90% of the time, or I'd like to think 90% of the time, at the end of the day, percentages are 99.9% of the time just made up. But most of the time, chefs are accommodating, okay? If you give us advance notice, if it is a decent restaurant where they're cooking things fresh and you need something specifically or would like something specifically, give them a little bit of notice. They're not going to mind cooking it for you. I know I wouldn't anyway, and I'm pretty sure most other people wouldn't either. So just give them a little call in advance and be like, look, we're coming down. Is there a chance that I can have a grilled chicken avocado salad, please? If they have avocados on the menu already. If they don't try asking them to buy other stuff in for you. That's just not fair. But do you know what I mean? You could phone ahead, look at their menu, see what they've got, see what they might be able to make for you to accommodate your custom. Because I can tell you now, as an ex-restaurant owner, as an ex-chef, I would rather cook something that will get you to come to me than not have your custom at all. That's the way I look at it. And I hope that's the way most restaurateurs and most chefs are looking at it. Remember, you don't have to eat everything that's on your plate either. To be honest with you, in some cultures, it's actually an offense to completely clear your plate because it means that the chef didn't cook enough for you. Believe it or not. Always leave a little bit. Preferably your fat and your potatoes. Remember, you don't have to eat slowly as well. Biggest thing I can tell you here when you are eating. Now, I'm using screwdrivers here because I don't have a knife and fork. But take food, put your knife and fork down, close your hands together, and chew. And I'm not going to say to you, chew 30 times. You must chew 30 times, Johnny. No. Just literally put your knife and fork down, chew. You'll eat slower because your knife and fork is down. Subconsciously, with a knife and fork in your hand, you are likely to, because you're getting your next bit ready and doing it. Yeah. Now, if you are with people as well, you're going to be, Really? She said that? I can't believe it. I know. As a chef, it annoys me if I've cooked you a meal, I've spent 20 minutes cooking you a meal, 2 minutes later, your plate's coming back empty. Do you know what that tells me? You have not enjoyed that meal. You can tell me to high heaven how good that meal is. You have not enjoyed it because you haven't had it in your mouth long enough to savour the taste. Sorry, but you haven't. Put your knife and fork down between each mouthful. Savour the flavour. Savour the taste. It is really good food. If they're a decent chef, food should be savoured. You will fill up slowly as well. Digestion starts in our mouth. Saliva is the first point of digestion. The longer it's in our mouth, the easier it is for the food to break down. It's easier to get the nutrition. It is slower to fill us up. You are taking that food and you are filling up. The problem is it cramps and and it clumps down. That's when we become uncomfortable. Put your knife and fork down, please. Please, just put your knife and fork down. Anyway, watch the alcohol. It is empty calories. There is absolute zero nutritional value in alcohol, in any kind, beer or otherwise, okay? Well, just watch it. Can you, and also can lower your resolve when it comes to staying on plan. You've had a bit to drink, you tend to want a snack. Let's face it, I know I do. So try and stay away from it. Have one glass of wine, enjoy your meal. Have one beer, enjoy your meal. But try and just keep it to one. You don't need to drink to have a good time. If the company is right, you don't need alcohol to enjoy it. If the company is wrong, then why are you out with them in the first place? Just saying. Right, so pub grub, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's try and get through this. So pub grub, good, bad, the ugly. Tomato minestrone soup, no bread. All right. Chicken strips and dippers, bad. Ugly. Nachos, any variety of nachos. Guess what? You want to sit there, you don't want to read that as nachos, you want to read that as nachos. Okay, prawn cocktail, no bread is good. I'm just going to go through the goods now. Prawn cocktail, no bread. Jacket potato with beans or low-fat cottage cheese, very, very good, with salad. Grilled chicken breast with plain jacket and vegetables, or no jacket potato at all. Take the potatoes out and just have salad and vegetables, you know. Tomato vegetable pasta is a better option. Prawns or salmon salad with no dressings on there. Keep the dressings away. And sorbets or fruit salad if you're going to have a pudding. The bad. This would be a case of, okay, if you can't have anything off of the green section, you're going to go for the orange section. So this would be chicken strips and dippers. No sauce. Chicken liver pate. Jacket potato with prawns or chili. Because it's normally in a mayonnaise, isn't it? And the chili's a bit higher. Rump steak with chips. Cottage pie with chips. I mean, I'm not being funny, but who in their right mind is going to serve a cottage pie with chips? Why would you? Cottage pie has got potato on it already. You don't need the chips with it. It's cottage pie, veg and gravy. What is wrong with you people? Come on. Anyway. Sorry. Traditional fish and chips or apple pie with ice cream or cheesecakes. They're bad. The ugly. These reds you really, really, really want to try and stay away from. Nachos. Remember, not yours. Stuffed potato skins. Jacket potato with tuna mayo or cheese. Okay. Grilled, a mixed grill. Loads of meat, loads of fat on there. A lamb shank with buttered new potatoes and vegetables. Whoa, stay away from that. Lamb's very, very fatty. The red meat of lamb is very good for you, but you need to get rid of all that fat, okay? Buttered new potatoes. No alarm bells. Tex-Mex platter, okay? Whew, spicy, gorgeous, but high in fat and high in calories. And sponges, you know, treacle jam or toffee sponges with custard or Belgian waffles, anything like that. Very, very high. Very, very no. Okay, if you're going to an Indian, okay, so, Hanji Baji, you want to come and have a tandoori? What you want to do here, the good. Tandoori chicken or tandoori prawns. Tandoori is literally naked spice. There is no sauce in it. Fish or chicken tikka. Again, the tikka is very low in fat on the sauce on this. Chicken shashlik. I can't say it very well. You know, a dal, a cauliflower bhaji. Okay, they're okay. Go for sort of like that type of thing if you're out in an Indian. Chicken do piaz, dansak, jalfrezi, all those type of things. They're very high in oil. They're cooked in a lot of oils is one of the main ingredients in that. Plain basmati rice. Plain naans. These are looking at your high carb levels. Fish and vegetable curry, again, because the fish can be cooked in the oils. And onion bhajis, again, slightly higher. But they're the bad, but they're not very bad. They're not as bad as the really creamy curries like your kormas and your pasana and your masalas. Your pilau rices, again, try and go for plain basmati over pilau. Peshwari naans, your filled naans, yeah? Biryanis, again. very high with the fat and carb content, and Bombay potatoes just purely because there are so many carbs in the potatoes. Now, when we go to the Italians, we go to the Italian restaurant. I love the Italian. I specialized in Italian food, and I will cook the best Italian food there is on the east coast of the UK. I tell you that for nothing. Nah. Don't worry about it. All right, excuse the really bad accents here. Right. If we're going to an Italian restaurant, you want to be looking at the stuff around the minestrone soups, tomato-based pasta dishes like arabatis and your ragouts. Okay, thin-based pizza. If you're going to go for a pizza, go for a thin-based pizza with vegetables or seafood toppings. Try and stay away from them as high-fat meat. Potato gnocchi with tomato sauce. Personally, I'd try and stay away from that one because of the potato. Because gnocchi is potato and flour, so you've got that double batch carb in there. But it's better than other things. And then fresh fruit or sorbet for your dessert if you're out there. When we come to the bad, you're going to be looking at your garlic bread, spaghetti bolognese. If it's cooked my way, it's not as bad. But when we're looking at the restaurant sides here, pizzas with meat toppings and deep pan pizzas, mushroom risotto, and baguiloni. Fuck, I can't say it anymore. I'm going to get Google to say it for me. Just a freaking monkey.
Zabaglione. Zabaglione.
Zabaglione.
Zabaglione.
Okay, Zabaglione. Zabaglione. There we go. See, I said it completely freaking wrong. Click allow? No, I don't want to click allow. Sorry, I think I've just put a virus on. Anyway. Yeah. No, I'm fine. So basically, it's egg yolk, sugar, and masala wine. It's like a mousse type thing. It's absolutely not good for you. The ugly garlic mushrooms, cream-based dishes, carbonara, deep pan pizza, any variety. Mum, it's been a while since I've done proper Italian. Leave me alone. Lasagna, hide the pastas, the bechamel, and the cheeses. Stop playing with your knobs. And then tiramisu. Chinese, if we're going to the Chinese restaurant, the good steamed rice, Szechuan prawns. Chicken chop suey, hot and sour soup, chicken and sweet corn soup. They're very good soup. Chinese is quite good for their soups. Mushroom chow mein, lychees, or mushroom fuyang. Okay. The bad, if you can't have any of the other, try and do this one. Singapore noodles, sweet and sour prawns, chicken and cashew nuts, prawn crackers, special chow mein or ice cream. Yeah. And then the ugly, egg or special fried rice, very bad here. Sweet and sour chicken balls because of the batter and the deep frying. Chicken and beef in black bean sauce, again because of the way it's made in the deep fry. Seaweed because it's deep fried. And in England they cheat and they use Savoy cabbage, most of them. Cheat in little... Duck with mushroom and bamboo shoots because duck's heavily fatty, as we know, and then toffee banana. Woo-hoo! Gorgeous, but big no-no. Okay, so please note that the good options may still be relatively high in calories and or fat, but they are the better options for you. Okay, so just be warned. I've given you the good; they're the better options for you. They still could be high in fat and calories. The bad, Try and stay away from it if you really can. And the ugly, which is normally the type of thing that we always go for, but try and stay away from that. But I hope today has been very helpful for you guys on trying, like, if you're eating out and etc. etc. Jessica, I will. Jackie has given you the name of the brand of, like, my Slim Noodles stuff that I use. Go and check them out. I will find a link for you and I will send that to you. If you, I loved it. Thank you. If you are a follower of our page and want any ideas and recipes doing, hit me up a DM, okay, and give me an idea of a recipe that you might want me to do. Also, if there is any tips or hints or advice that you want, please hit us up with a DM. Anything that you want to get into on Mondays with Martin, let me know. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Next week, I haven't sorted out my what recipe I'm doing next week because I've literally been, as you know. So keep an eye on Facebook and I'll let you know what recipe I'm going to be doing next week. Or maybe it'll be a mystery surprise. Who knows? But if there's anything in particular that you want to see me do, let me know and I will get that in here. Quickly run through. So today is the start of our Valentine's Day offer, as it is only... I don't know what 2 weeks to go means, because it's not 2 weeks to go until Valentine's. My wife has foxed me on my notes. It's not 2 weeks until Valentine's, so I don't know what 2 weeks to go is. Or maybe it's 2 weeks until our Valentine's. I don't know what she's done. Burns night for all you British people, for especially Scottish people. It's Burns night on Wednesday. On Thursday, it is, g'day mate, National Australia Day. Get them prawns on the barbie and grab yourself a tinny. And then, oh my God, I'm full of really bad accents today. Now, I have this all the time, but on Friday, it's National Fun at Work Day, so make sure you have fun at work. Smile, enjoy it. At the end of the day, smile anyway. The more you smile, the more it makes you smile, and the more it makes other people smile. Smiling is more infectious than COVID. Sorry. Yeah, so Fun at Work Day. And then on Sunday is National Self-Care Day. So that means, Josh, you've got to go and take a shower, my boy, on Sunday. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, but that is it from me. If there is anything that you want to see on next week's, hit me up a DM. If you have missed any of this episode, you can watch it on #replay, or you can head over. And people wonder what you've been up to. I know, right? Oh, you got zingers, don't you? I have, my guy, I have. Right, but, yeah, so if you have missed this, you can watch it on #replay, or it will be available on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@121. That's number 121, Team Thomas. Okay, and this episode will be there live to watch on Wednesday at 5 p.m. British time, which is 12 o'clock midday Eastern time. I will be back here next week on Monday from 7:30 p.m. British time, which is 2:30 Eastern time over in America. Thank you very much to all of you for watching. And remember to choose you, choose us, because together as one, we can make a healthy future. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Martin. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.